Good morning, everyone. Deborah and Baby here from Deborah's Enchantments. Today's cards come from the Book of Shadows as above, deck 1. I don't show you this deck very often. It's way different. It feels like there's a different artist involved versus deck 2, so below. You can buy them together or separate. So let me know if this deck really vibes with you, and maybe I'll pull it out a little more often so that you guys can see it and get used to how it vibes. All right, this is more elemental. Okay, so if you're an elemental witch, you're working with the elements, you may very much want to see this deck in play more often on our daily cards. So here we go. Element of water really represents how the situation you're going through right now is very emotional. And we can't always go with the flow, but I feel like when you're this emotional, maybe it's best not to say too much. You need to process, okay? Definitely hear what others have to say, process it. It could be painful at times to hear, and take it with a grain of salt because it's not all true, okay? It's just not. It's someone voicing their opinion, what they feel is reality at the moment, and it can sting. It can feel like they're being ungrateful, right? So again, think before you act, think before you speak, because it's really going to hit home and trigger you emotionally. Maiden of Air comes into play. Working together with others, learning that we really have to stay grounded, and we can't take everything personal. Sometimes we just need to let those other people voice their opinions so that they can get it off their chest. And in the moment, we too, after we process, will need to get it off our chest as well. Now you see we've already hit the element of water and the element of air. We're circling back now to the element of earth. Okay, so with this card, 3 of Earth, we're getting back to gardening, planting, caring for your gardens outside, whether they be vegetable gardens or fruit or just beautiful flowers or plants, whatever it is. Let's get out there when it's cool, when the sun's going down or just as the sun's coming up. Get to the shady side of the house during those times and work on weeding and pruning or harvesting, whatever it is you need to do. Get that watering in if necessary. It's going to make you feel better to get back in touch with nature. A few nature walks would be really good too. Do you feel like your body's stiffening up, especially with all these planets in retrograde right now? You very well might. So some stretching in there, get some of those exercise bands. Let's start stretching it out. Maybe each morning that you get up, you do need to do some stretching exercises because you're doing a lot of gardening and mowing and weed whipping, all of that. And you wake up really achy in the morning. Otherwise, it's got to be a long hot shower, right? Or that long bath, whatever it is that helps you work it out. Now we're coming into 9 of Air. This is more like synergy, okay? Everything's coming together. Yes, you do get what you want in the end, but oh baby, it's not in the way you envisioned. So not everything goes according to plans. You know, have you ever heard the saying, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it? Yeah, it's like that. It might not come in the manner you thought. So it might be kind of bittersweet once you get what you want. You may think, was it worth it? So make sure the things you go after in life are really worth it. Make sure it's the battle that you want to pick, the ground you want to stand on, the line you want to draw. How important is it to you? If you process through all of those things while Mercury and the other planets are in retrograde, and take it with a grain of salt, because like I said, it's very emotional for you right now. So imagine if it's so emotional for you, it took a lot for them to say it, and they're just as emotional. Everyone's miscommunicating, saying it wrong, taking it personally right now. So keep that in mind. Hug it out, cry together, sympathize, but please don't turn on each other, because we're all in this together and we don't get out of here alone. We just don't. We can't make it without each other. So remember, you guys do love and care for each other, and we do better when we stick together. So careful with that alcohol, because sometimes people's realities do come out of their mouth when they've had too much to drink, right? Okay, then those are your cards for today. Wow, I was long-winded.